Be prepared for highly offensive language throughout and adult and sexual themes.
Who got the power?
Surely there's room for one man round here. It's time for Celebrity Big Brothers. Bit on the side.
Go, girls, go, 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 go. We girls gonna take control. You boys better know, no, no. We girls gonna run this show. Go, girls, go, 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 go. We girls gonna take control. We girls gonna run this show.
Good to be back. We are kicking off our centenary celebrations. It's not 100 years of bots, although it does feel like it, but 100 years since the women's vote, guys. And just like that dodgy fuse box in the house, we are all running on girl power, guys. That's right. But listen, I know it might not be obvious to some people, but I'm not a lady. But tonight, just for yous, I'm all woman. I'm all woman tonight. And in a show of female solidarity, I've made sure that Boreham Wood and the surrounding areas are free of men. Completely. Got rid of them all. Got rid of them all. What's that? What's that? Until Friday. Coming up, we're going to be revealing a whole lot more about our gal pals, and fresh from inside the house, the gorgeous Emma Willis is going to be here to tell all. And from the First Lady of Big Brother to the almost First Lady of the United States of America, Ivana Trump, is going to be joining us stateside to talk about bossing it girl style. Just a casual Tuesday with Ivana on the phone. But that is not all. As you might have heard, on Friday night, Big Brother will release men into the fold. I know. But later on in the show, in the absence of our loud and grunting, questionable body odour men, shall we say, I will be exclusively revealing the name of one of those very men that will be entering the house on Friday. I can guarantee you will hear the name here first. But now, it is time to meet my launch night panel, and there is not a Y chromosome in sight. That's science for you. She is one of the founding members of the global phenomenon that is grumpy old women, so you better wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. It's Jenny Eclair! Like our Anne, she knows her way around the Strictly dance floor, but tonight she is serving Goldie McQueen sass. It's Chelsea Healy. She is one of the most talked about women in the world. You can't open a newspaper without reading about her latest Tom, Dick or Harry. Please give a royal welcome to Megan Oh, it's Megan McKenna. Sorry, it's Megan McKenna. And last, but by no means least, back in the days, she ushered in the new era of female empowerment as the first ever woman to win Big Brother. Please welcome the original queen, Kay Laura is back! Welcome to Woman's Hour with me, Ryland Hartnell. All right, let's talk about tonight's historic launch. It is 100 years since women got the vote, and the celebrations start tonight. Jenny, let me come to you. Jenny Eclair's here, guys.
I'm glad to be working, thank you very much.
I mean, it's a pledge. It is a pledge. All-female house.
I didn't get panto this year. It's nice to be here.
I'm glad, because we wouldn't have got you. All-female house, all-female panel, all-female audience. Are you loving it?
Well, there's a lot of oestrogen. Not coming from me, I ran out years ago, obviously. And also in the house. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit... I went to an all-girls school, so it's going to be interesting to see whether it's all sort of sweetness and light or whether they turn on each other like cats in a sack.
Cats in a sack.
It's fascinating, it really is, because I think there's a sort of big spectrum of feminism, isn't there? And, you know, everybody's at a different bit of that spectrum. And I think that's where a lot of interesting debate, nay, fighting, or the kitchen. There'll be a lot of territorial crap going on in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
But I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it, I'm going to be very honest. When I first heard about the theme, which was quite a bit ago now, I was a bit like, oh, I don't know, you know, I like Celebrity Big Brother being just Celebrity Big Brother, you know, I don't like a theme and stuff like that. I've got to say, Big Brother's pulled it out of the bag tonight. Like, there is an incredible mix of girls in there. There really, really is. But probably the likes that Celebrity Big Brother would never have seen if we didn't do it like this. Chelsea, what are you hoping for from this all-female house?
I'm hoping for bitchiness.
No, started.
I am.
What happened to girl power?
No. I want this to be... I want to see a little bit of bitchiness. But also a bit of bringing each other up as well, because I think us as women, there's not a lot of that, and I think it'd be nice to see girls...
Totally agree with you there.
A bit of girl power.
A bit of girl power, bringing each other up. Kate, sorry, the first ever female winner of Big Brother is sat on my hand. First of all, why has it taken you this long?
What to be on? Oh, I don't know. I've been washing my hair. Sorry, I've been busy. I'm really pleased. Can I just say, why isn't Jenny Eclair in the house?
I know.
I would love to see Jenny in the house, but I'm very delighted to be on the pussy panel, which is what I'm calling it tonight. I'm proud.
Mangy pussy panel with me.
Hey, don't say that
We're
word.
going very highbrow for the first few days, guys, so keep it up, yeah, keep it
I
up.
think I'm delighted to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Baby, so
Sorry
honestly, it's a real pleasure to have you. Big fan of yours back in the day. I'm so glad you're here. It wasn't like this in your day. There was men in your house. How do you think you would have felt going into an all-female house?
Oh, well, if there wasn't men in my year, we wouldn't have had any Johnny or Spencer or PJ or Alex behind
the
the door in
memories!
the shop. But saying that, I think it's a really interesting dynamic, and I think it's going to bring a lot of tension, a lot of interesting debate and conversations. But like you were saying about not having change, it's not forever. The boys are going in when? A few days' time?
Yeah, it's not long.
So we're
it's
on the
not long,
but it'd be interesting to see for the first few days.
You should know as well, after being in there, a day feels like a week in that house.
It does.
So
Yeah, it does.
I'm quite looking forward to seeing this
Did they give
dynamic
you as much
unfold.
alcohol as they gave us back in the day?
Darling, they're celebrities. I'm sure they can have whatever they like. Let's move on to Meghan Markle. I mean, Miss Markle. I mean, Meghan McKenna. God, this is so confusing. I mean, is this the lineup of Hen Do's best? Come on. Amanda Barry's in now.
I don't know, like... if they were out of my girls, I don't really know if they could keep up.
I bet Amanda Barry could drink you right under the table.
I don't know about that, Riley.
I'll tell you that. But listen, let's play to the gender stereotypes a little bit. Big Brother tonight paired up the housemates for a traditionally blokey task. Not my words, not my words. Jenny, how do you think the women did with the whole fuse box task and stuff like that? I mean, Amanda and Jess, they've done that quite quick.
Oh, yeah, well, that was fascinating. I couldn't see very well. And this lot, it's like working with parakeets.
Oh, they're
very loud.
They're loud.
Quite distracting. But so they were doing... Was that what they were doing?
Yeah.
Good. Well done.
racing.
Well, very pleased that Amanda has got immunity. I'm a big fan of hers.
Yeah.
We're loving
Legend.
Amanda. 82, you know.
Unbelievable.
I'm thinking I could get my mum in there. She's only 88. And then Jess, who I think... You know, when I was talking about the feminism scale, I think she's down one end, whereas some of the others are down the other end, and that's going to be interesting. But... Good, yes. But are they going to do that every night until Friday?
No, because they know how to fix it now. So it won't be the same thing.
There's going to be a different
They'll do a couple of
I
other
get
bits.
that. I get that.
So what normally happens? They don't repeat tasks daily.
Right.
Sometimes. Yeah.
So other people are going to get immunity.
Yes, someone else will get immunity.
I'd like
I think
Maggie to
very
get
soon,
immunity.
but I don't know nothing about that. You'll have to wait and see.
Well, it's already fascinating. That's all I'm going to say.
I can ask a question.
Of course, you can, Kate Lawler, Big Brother free
When is
fame.
the first eviction? So I know I shouldn't...
I couldn't possibly tell
But
you.
Amanda and Jess have got immunity from the
They've
first
got
eviction.
immunity from the first
I was gassing with the
eviction.
suffragettes, I missed it.
She's had a gas. Can we just appreciate the Cummins sisters have come as suffragettes tonight? Stand up, Joe, stand up. Look. Lovely. Good luck to you. We're going to be talking more in depth about our new housemates a little bit later on. But for now, ladies, give yourselves a round of applause. Right, from this gorgeous gaggle to another gorgeous one, it's time to welcome the woman who literally towers above us all. Please be upstanding and raise your hands in triumphant salute for the gorgeous Emma Willis. Better for seeing you.
What a panel!
What an absolute panel, isn't it? It really is. Anyway.
Hey, Lola's in the house!
I don't know how you've done it. What a night. Is this your dream?
Honestly,
this is your dream come true, surely.
I cannot tell you how amazing it felt out there tonight. Honestly. The atmosphere outside on set hasn't been like that for quite a few series.
You said it tonight.
It was like a
From
delight.
my dressing room, I could hear the roars, and it was so lovely, especially as a Big Brother fan as well.
Yeah,
to
totally.
hear that excitement, it was so lovely.
But also positivity.
Yeah.
Do you know, there's so
no
much
booing.
negativity, so much. We don't need it on telly all the time. Let's get my house. And, you know, as we've said probably a million times tonight, it's 100 years since women got the vote.
She gets paid by the mention, guys.
And let's celebrate women.
No, and I think it was done the right way. I really, really do. Do you think this is what we've been waiting for?
It's what I've been waiting for.
It has, isn't it?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, like, I love men, and I'm very...
I hear that! Thank you.
I'm very much looking forward to the men entering as well, but I do...
No, listen. I've been read the riot act. I've got to keep it highbrow for 3 nights.
I didn't say anything.
Highbrow, Emma, highbrow. We're going highbrow now, Channel 5.
I was going straight down the line and you raised those eyebrows
I
at
can't
me.
raise my eyebrows. I've just had my face done.
No, I feel like you've laid off a bit recently. You're much more movable.
Oh, dear.
We digress.
We do digress. Have you ever seen such a varied bunch of females? You said it quite a lot tonight. I mean, Anne Widdecombe, Amanda Barry, these aren't housemates
But
that we're
that's the
used
whole
to getting.
point, right? There are millions of different opinions in the world, and we have to get a broad spectrum of women that can, you know, kind of bring out their views and talk about things. And I know, like, you know, don't think it's going to get boring. It's not.
No,
it's going to be very exciting.
not with that lot.
But like, let's hear from them. Like Anne's opinions to, you know, Amanda's opinions, they're going to be very different, but that's going to spark debate, and debate is good.
Do you think we missed men going in tonight?
No.
You don't?
I didn't miss men at all tonight.
Did you miss any men going in? Oh, I'm going to lie, it's a little bit up and down,
No, I didn't. Like, why do you have to have men around all the time? Again, don't get me wrong, I love men, but there's nothing wrong with changing things up a little bit.
No, and I think, like you said, it was done the right way tonight.
And it's only 3 days.
Surely we could deal that long.
We can cope for 3 days.
Let's talk about the task. I mean, you were straight in there. You were straight in that house tonight
I was
for the task.
straight in there, and then I left my bloody mic in there.
Terrible. Terrible.
I forgot to bring it out in the excitement, and then I panicked going, should I go back in? I can't go out without it. And I stood in the camera runs, like, debating in my own head. What am I going to do? And I just thought, I'm just going to have to look stupid and go back in.
So don't mind me,
Anyway.
just grabbing me mic.
Yeah, and honestly, I know I kept saying it tonight, but if there were 1 year I were going to pay a visit, it would be this series.
Well, I mean, it's never too late, is it? Why don't you just do it?
I haven't been asked.
Why don't you just do it? I'll ask you now. Do you want to go in? Yeah! I'm going to put pressure on you.
It's not up to you.
It's not going to happen. She won't do it. You can chant her all she wants.
I would.
You would what?
I'd go in for the night.
I don't know about anyone else. I'm not a lawyer, but that sounds like a verbal contract to me. Right,
Meanwhile, my agent's back there going, shut up!
No, you don't! I've heard a bit of gossip on the grapevine.
Yes.
there a bit of a immunity going on again tonight?
Yeah, so there's another little part of the task. So Amanda and Jess were fantastic and won the task. So they've got immunity from next week's first eviction. Next week, Kate. Next week, first eviction.
Suffragettes.
And then they will have to decide this evening what one other person they think deserves immunity. So they'll be called to the diary room by Big Brother. They have to observe for the rest of the evening, kind of get to know everybody, and then pick one person that they think really deserves it.
Oh, so they'll be the ones that
Yes.
are choosing. OK,
Yeah.
that's quite interesting. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, it's my big red phone. It always does this. Come over here. I don't know where it might be. Come sit next to me. OK, shall I get it? I'll get it.
Yes, you get it. It's your show.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, it's only the First Lady of Big Business and one-time celebrity Big Brother housemate, Ivana Trump, ladies and gentlemen. Ivana, how are you?
Hi, Ryland. Hi, Emma.
Hi,
Happy
Ivana.
New Year.
Happy New
to
Year.
all
Oh.
UK.
Oh, thank
from
you,
me,
Ivana.
okay?
We really appreciate that. Ivana, it's such an absolute pleasure. There she is, God bless her. It's such an absolute pleasure to speak to you. I mean, you are a strong woman of the world, Ivana. It's the year
Yes.
of the woman. In your opinion, what does it take to be like a powerful woman in today's world?
Well, you have to believe in yourself. You have to set yourself a goals and finish what you set yourself on. Like this year, I said I'm going to write a book, and I did write a book, which is called Raising Trump, and I finish it in 8 months and publish it. I'm promoting it. In fact, I'm going to be in London next week. Promoting it on the Piers Morgan.
Ivana, can I ask
Yes.
you a question? Are you in,
Yes.
you say you're in London next week?
Yes, I will be in London from the 12th to 16th.
Would you like to come on my show, Ivana?
Well, you send me the proposal, and I see my schedule, and I'm going to try.
We'll sort it out. Ivana. It'll be a pleasure. It'll be an
I will
absolute
try.
pleasure.
Now, you have a fabulous group of the people. You have a policewoman, you have a journalist, you have a soap opera star, you have a transsexual. I mean, you have a fantastic group of people joining the show. It should be fantastic.
Thank you, Ivana. We're really, really looking forward to it. Emma, do you want to ask a question?
Yeah, I do. Ivana, what advice would you give to our female housemates who have just got into the house?
What kind of advice I would give?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To who?
To the housemates.
Okay, well, I would say get along, don't fight. I know that eventually people are not going to get along and they will be evicting each other and stuff like that. But stay cool, you know, concentrate, do conversations, keep busy. Because if you're going to sit on the couch for 3 weeks, you're going to go crazy.
Totally
No
get that.
radio, no telephone, no
It's hard.
newspaper. You just keep busy talking and, and listening.
Ivana, I've just got to quickly ask you. I mean, the men will be going into the house on Friday night. You've had experience as some pretty powerful men in your time, but in your opinion, do women really wear the pants in a relationship?
I don't think the woman should speak about the kids and relationships and love and beauty and stuff like that. When the men come in, I would talk to them, of course, but I would not have any relationship starting in the Big Brother house. It doesn't work out.
Well, we've seen that, believe me, Ivana.
No.
Ivana, I've got to say, it has been an absolute joy. I would love you to come on the show next week, Ivana, if you're about it. It'd be my absolute honour to have you on the show. Ivana, it's been an absolute pleasure. Give it up for Ivana Trump, everyone. Thanks, Ivana. Night-night. God bless her. Oh. Ivana Trump.
I know.
Just had a casual chat with Ivana Trump on a Tuesday night.
I know.
How's your luck?
Yeah.
It's been lovely.
It's been very nice.
Give it up for Emma Willis, everyone. What a job we've got. Isn't it a laugh? Right after the break, find out what happened when comedian and star of The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Olivia Lee, met our female housemates on the red carpet. It was access all areas, and believe me, that don't even cover it. And stay tuned, because in a box first, I'll be exclusively revealing the name of a male housemate entering our all-female house on Friday. I'll see you after the break. I'll see you after this.
Whisper.
Good job, Anna. Welcome back to your all-female celebrity Big Brothers bit on the side. We run the world. Ain't that right, girls? Yeah. Still to come, doing it for the sisterhood. My lovely friend, Sister Linda. Yeah. Bless her. She's going to be giving the housemates her blessing, and in a Bots exclusive, we reveal the name of one of the men entering the house on Friday. And just a heads up, I think he's going to have a ball of a time in there.
Michael Ball.
What's that
Michael
mean?
Ball, Jenny. Michael Ball. Not Michael Ball.
You took that too late. Right, guys, this isn't a guessing game. I've got a link to read. Don't you shoot.
Andy Murray.
But now she's interviewed the likes of George Clooney, Idris Elba and Benedict Cumberbatch. But yesterday, our showbiz reporter, the dirty, sexy, funny Olivia Lee, was invited to an exclusive backstage event in honour of tonight's leading lady. Should we have a look?
Yes. Go on. Good evening, Rylan, and thank you. Yes, I'm here in the Bots VIP backstage area. I had exclusive access to all of our fabulous females. It's India! Anne! Ashley! It's Maggie! Don't you look gorgeous?
Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, well, you look as if you're going to a ball. I thought you'd just come along to interview me.
Oh, gosh. My spies tell me that you can
Oh,
do
my
100 kick-ups. Is this true?
This is true.
What kind of a woman are you?
I'm actually quite soft-natured, but there is steel inside me if I need it.
Well, let's hope you don't have to show your talons.
You wait till you see my toenails.
Oh, my God, I don't think I do.
I won't make trouble, but if anybody comes gunning for me, then
You come out
I
fighting.
can look after myself.
So how would you find living in an all-female house?
I quite like that we have that bonding time with the girls first. It'll be really nice.
In an all-female house.
Initially.
What a thought. Frankly, I'd rather go into a room full of men any day. They're more relaxed, they're much less strung up about things, and they're generally jollier company.
Do you think you might find love in the house?
Don't be stupid.
What kind of women are you hoping for in the house?
I'd like there to be like an older lady that's like really caring and nurturing.
I have never heard such drivel. Quite honestly, never.
What kind of women are you hoping for?
Intelligent ones.
I like to think that I'm intelligent and intelligent.
Yeah. What have you learned about men over the years?
Don't trust most of them.
There's so much pressure in the media for women to look sexy on the red carpet.
I enjoy it, to be honest, if I'm being absolutely honest.
Well, give us a sexy pose then, love. Go on, work it. Mot it. Oh, sister, what an arse.
I wouldn't dream of doing anything so cheap, so tawdry, so vulgar and so pathetic.
I'll do it for you.
India loves it. Right, well, I never thought I'd hear myself say this on a launch night. But let's start with former MP Anne Whittaker. Jenny, she is a seasoned professional when it comes to politics, but what about house politics? How do you think she's going to get on?
Well, I struggle with Anne Widdecombe because I think she's born again cuddly, thanks to Strictly and all that. But if you look back at her political history, she has some very draconian views that, if they come out, I think are going to cause quite a lot of problems. I mean, I'm not going to start sort of beating anyone up here. I'd suggest you just Google her history and then make some other decisions about what kind of woman she actually is.
She's a very, very opinionated woman.
Yes, and some of her opinions are, I find, quite objectionable, and there will be people in the House that will know that, and they might sort of needle them out. She's also a woman that says, oh, look, she's not listening to me now. She is a woman who lives by herself. She probably has, you know... Well, and... Did you say she probably has a cat?
Oh, she's definitely got cats.
Oh,
she loves her cats.
Oh, well, you know, I don't... I mean, you know, girls, share your opinions of that. 'Cause I can't...
Chels?
I think that sounds lonely, I feel. I do. If
Well,
she
you-
looks
hang
on her
on.
own, she's got 10 cats.
You
Come
say
on.
that you think that sounds lonely.
I
She
feel-
herself said she can't imagine anything worse than living
Oh,
with a
with
load of
someone.
people.
Chelsea,
Now,
she
for
does not.
someone...
Welcome to Big Brother, then.
Yeah, I know. For someone who lives on their own with a couple of cats, has a lovely diet...
Do we know she's got cats?
Yeah, she said she's got cats. She has got cats.
So we were just making assumptions.
We've cleared up the cat confusion, guys.
Yes, Chelsea, she's got 10 cats, though. She ain't got 10, though, has she?
She's got a lot of cats.
All right, OK. Cool.
How do you think she's going to deal?
She's allowed to have as many cats as she likes.
Yeah, of course she is.
Megan, how do you think she's going to deal with it in there?
Not well. I don't know. Like, she's not my cup of tea.
No?
She's all right, but like, I just don't know. I feel like she's going to clash and cause a few arguments.
Well, you never know. Well, I think she will, but we might want to, you never know. Next up, she is no stranger to the Bots panel. It's the UK's first transgender newsreader. India's in there, guys. India Willoughby. Megan, I want to come back to you for India. She herself, you know, she's lived as a man for 50 years and a woman now. How do you think that's going to impact on her in an all-female environment straight away?
I mean, she seems pretty, like, girly, like girls go. I think she's going to love it. I think all the girls are going to be glamming her up. She's going to be getting her hair done, painting and out. I mean, it does get boring in there.
Do you think she'll enjoy that?
I do, yeah. I think she's going to be in her element.
But she did say she's looking for a bit of love in there. Kate Lawler, you've been in there. Has she come to the right place?
If she's looking for long-term love, no. But you never know. You never know.
She's looking for a little fumble in the smoking area.
I think she just has to get a football out and do kick-ups and she'll impress any of you.
Yeah, she really will.
Let's face it. I like her. I think
You like
it's
her?
really good that she's in the house.
Well, we're a fan of India. She's always great on our panel. Let's talk about Ashley James now. Now, she's no stranger to a bit of reality TV. She's a social influencer as well. Chelsea, do you think that's going to give her the advantage, you know, having that reality background as well?
Maybe, but her outfit was life, so I don't care about
stunning.
the rest.
She
I think
looked
she looked
beautiful.
beautiful, and I think that white done a lot, so...
Yeah, she did look stunning
That's all
tonight.
I've got to say.
She
Jenny?
looked like the Snow Queen, didn't she? I mean, she looked incredible.
Stunning.
But there was there's a little bit of sort of, I don't know whether there's a hint of bad.
Oh!
You know, like the Snow Queen. I don't know. I
The bit
don't.
where you said she shoved
No, I'm
someone out
not
the way.
saying anything.
Just, you're on a panel, just tell everyone.
Well,
Tell everyone
I
what
don't
you
know.
told me.
No,
Shut
I'm
up,
not,
no way.
because I might not have seen properly.
You
but
might
I
have seen
thought
it.
there might. I thought there was a slight manoeuvring.
Jenny thinks she barged someone out the way.
Oh, a couple of agrees here.
They saw it.
Did you see what I saw?
Yeah.
OK, that's all right then. I'm not
I
just
hate to cut you off, Jenny
mad
Eclair, and God
cow.
strike me down for doing so, but we've got to move on. I've got to talk about Maggie Oliver.
Oh, no.
I mean, I feel like everyone just was like, Maggie! I mean, let's be fair, this is quite a departure from her former day job as a police officer going in Celebrity Big Brother. In her words, she's taking a risk. Girls, is she in for a shock, or do you think her years of experience are going to help her in that house?
No, I think she's such a real person. She's gone through so much.
Yeah.
I think, you know what, if anyone's going to smash it, it's going to be Maggie. And she's from Manchester, so I'm backing her.
Do you
100%.
agree? I seem to agree. Well, listen, we're going to...
I think
You think she's going to win? Early prediction from Kate Lawler there. If John McCurrick was here, we'd be doing all that. We're going to be talking about the rest of them a bit later on, but give yourselves all a round of applause. I love ladies there. I'm loving this. You can have that. Go on. Vote for women. Still to come tonight, we're going to be sending Kate Lawler back into the house, guys. Yes. And Olivia Lee is back on the red carpet with the rest of our all-female cast. Plus, we are truly #blessed because Sister Linda's going to be here. Oh, yes. Sister Linda. And not forgetting that exclusive I promised you. And may I just clear up any rumours? I am not Arsenal striker Olivier Giroud, all right? This is a clue. I'll see you after the break. Come on. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Down the Size of Ladies Night. Yeah. Man, I feel like a woman. To show a little respect. Because us girls just want to have fun. Do you know what? I could go on all night, but I'm not going to. But with all that in mind, let's head straight over to the camera runs now, where our woman on the ground, Kate Lawler, is making herself right at home. Kate, keep it quiet in there. Can you hear me?
Rylan, I can just about hear you, mate. This is so tricky. But I feel like I'm witnessing a proper little girly sleepover right below me, literally less than a metre. We've got Maggie and India deep in conversation. The two northern birds sat on this bed. I'm feeling really sorry for Anne Widdecombe. She's all on her own.
No.
No one wants to talk to her.
Can't you just pop in and have a chat with her?
I'd love to go in.
Don't do that, I'll get in trouble.
And we've got Ashley and Rachel over on the other bed having a little conversation, both the Chelsea girls. perhaps they know friends, they've got mutual friends.
Do you know what? Do you know what, Kate? I'm presuming because they're on that bed, I reckon they're going to be in that bed together tonight.
I can't hear you.
I reckon they're going to be in that bed tonight. Do they look like they're in their spaces that they've chosen?
No, they've definitely claimed beds, but I've been told they're not sharing beds, are they? I think there's enough beds for everyone.
I don't know.
I have to say, I'm feeling sorry for Anne. Everybody seems to have paired up, found their little best mates for the night, but Anne's just sat on a chair on her own. Sure, I can't go in there and look.
No, Kate, you really can't because I will get the sack. Listen, get yourself back down here. Don't let anyone see you and be quiet. Kate, everyone, don't tell her to go in. Right, it's time now to head back to the red carpet. Olivia Lee has got the scoop on the rest of our girls. Have a look.
OK, waiting for my next empowered, independent, strong, fierce, fiery woman.
What? You're talking about me?
No, sorry, move along, love. So what does feminism mean to you?
Feminism, it's a very, very simple concept. It's that women are equal to men.
I'm a massive feminist myself. I wanted to write a book about feminism, but my husband wouldn't let me. Can you just quickly tell me who you're wearing?
Who am I wearing?
Who are you wearing?
Well, you know, just a little black jumper.
Very
Keep
little.
the body tight and right.
What is going on with your feet?
The most sexiest slippers you've ever seen in your life.
They really are. They're doing it for me.
Yes.
I've got the horn, much like your feet have.
All these years I've said I'm not having any facial surgery, and now half the public that watch this will say, oh, for Christ's sake, Amanda, go and get it done. Go nice.
We'll just get a stapler. Has anyone got a stapler? Do you think when men enter the house, it's likely to cause tension?
100%.
In what way?
It's like being in a room with no furniture, and then all of a sudden you put a couch in.
All of a sudden, you've got something to sit on.
You said that.
All men are equally annoying.
What about women really gets on your tits?
People who don't put their things in the dishwasher. I bloody hope there's a dishwasher.
Well, there's 8 women in the house. There's plenty
Funny.
of dishwashers.
You're such a girl's girl.
I know, I really am.
I have to learn to talk slower and talk less.
Just stop talking. Who would you say is your BF within the Kardashians?
Khloe is definitely my best friend.
Did she give you any advice?
Of course. She's like, go be the badass that you are.
Are you a badass?
Well, you know, that's like her way of encouraging me not to cry my whole way through this.
Good luck. Give us a hug.
Goodbye.
Oh, you smell nice. What's that smell? The scent of a woman.
I love Olivia Lee. We have her every week, please. Let's start with Corrie Legend and our oldest ever Celebrity Big Brother housemate, Amanda Barries and Alma. Jenny, she's seen it, she's done it, she's worn the T-shirt, she bought the T-shirt, she's returned the T-shirt. She was one of the Costa Cons in Bad Girls. I mean, what more could you want from a woman?
Big fan. I think we're all big fans of Amanda. She has been extraordinary because, I mean, her early career as a sort of... She's a little bit pin-up and quite saucy in a lot of the Carry On films and things like that. I mean, she was a beautiful, beautiful younger woman. Still a gorgeous bird
definitely.
now. I think the nation loves Amanda.
Yeah.
And I think that she came out quite late as a lesbian, and I sort of enjoyed seeing... And what's great now, in 2018... I've got it right, we're only 2 days in. The kiss between her and her partner. I mean, you know, 20 years ago, that wouldn't have happened.
No. Yeah. And do you know what? I don't throw this about a lot. National treasure, that one, I tell you. I'll tell that now. That's my word. Right, let's move stateside now. Let's talk about Malika. Meghan, we know she can keep up with the Kardashians. Lols. But can she keep up with Celebrity Big Brother, do you think?
I feel like she... Right, this is the thing. She's best mates with Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian is the wild one. So I reckon she's got a cheeky side.
You were in the house with Jonathan, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Now, she seems to me, from what I saw of her profile, very opposite to Jonathan.
Really?
Jonathan was quite chilled, wasn't he, a lot of the time? Do you think she could be quite feisty?
I reckon she can give it.
Oh, we are?
I do. I really do. I like her. I've got a good feeling about her.
Chels, like, if we were talking like girl squad, do you know what I mean? Like, you got your girls and stuff like that. Who do you think she could team up with in there? As
Me
part
and
of
Meghan.
You and Meghan? Should we put them two in, just for the lols?
We've been licking all the dreams.
What are you making, Malika?
I don't know. Her character's going to be interesting. I think that she...
Hang on, girl code, lipstick on your toe. Got to do it on a girl. I'm honouring woman tonight, it's what we do. Come on, come on.
Okay, I think that she's going to heat up only when the men arrive. Not beforehand, because she seems to be a bit of a lone person. She's American, she's brash, she's not got anybody to really pair up with in there. I think that when the men come in... Well, you do, but...
You've got characters like Jess. You say Jess, actually. Let's talk about Jess, because she might have a bit of difficulty pronouncing the word feminism, but that doesn't mean she hasn't got an opinion. Kate, let me come to you. Can she be a glamour model and go in there and win our hearts and have that opinion? Because, let's be honest, stereotypically, people label girls like Jess that walk into the Celebrity Big Brother house, oh, she's a glamour model, she must be silly, she must be this. Do you think she might shock us?
She can win our hearts because I think she's been very open about her not being academic at school and being very proud of her body. And she's in charge of her body. It's her decision if she wants to flaunt it. And that's the thing about feminism. I think she has certain views, like you said, she's a totally opposite end of the scale to someone like Anne Widdecombe.
But her views are valid.
But she's been very open about them. And I just think the problem with someone like Jess is that for as many fans as she's got, there will be people that dislike her for what she does. And I think that's a shame because
she's a divider.
She's proud of what she does, she's proud of her body, and she's proud of making money from her looks, which she should be very proud of because she's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
I actually think she looks a bit like Laura Whitmore in a brown wig.
Yeah.
Laura Whitmore, the eyes, blue eyes.
And I've seen Laura Whitmore in a brown wig.
Laura Whitmore, and her dress, I think she's stunning, and I think she'll win our hearts over eventually. But I think the jury's out on maybe people watching at home on her.
Well, let's find out. We will find out very soon. Finally, let's talk about a feminist author and journalist, Rachel Johnson. She said she's paid to have opinions. Jenny, I've got to come back to you. Has she come on the right show?
She comes from a weirdly charming family. Not that, I shouldn't talk about her brothers and all that sort of thing, but there is another brother, not the one that we all know, who I once had a car journey with, and honestly was the most charming man I've ever... I thought, just let me die trapped in a lift with this bloke. So there is she says she's a charisma-free zone. She certainly isn't. I think she's a divider, though. I think she will make herself unpopular. I think she might be very bossy in the kitchen.
That's what we want, isn't it?
Yeah.
We love a divider on this show. Give them a round of applause. I'm loving this panel tonight. Right, if you've just tuned in, you're probably thinking, where are all the men gone, girl? Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I said when I visited the convent last week, funnily enough. It is true, yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, it's time for this, guys. Have a look. She is one of the daughters of the Divine Charity. Give it up for the gorgeous Sister Linda, everyone. Hello, dear. Sister Linda, it's so lovely to see you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Sister Linda, everyone.
Hello.
I mean, Sister Linda, house full of girls, home from home for you, obviously.
Yes, it sounds like a convent.
I can guarantee it's definitely not like the convent. Have you ever watched this show?
Maybe.
She's never watched it, guys. She's not it. But, Sister Linda, thank you. Praise be to the power of divine technology. I believe you've got some tweets for us tonight, have you?
Oh, yes.
Go on, have a go.
At Marnie G's show...
Marnie, yeah.
Yes. I would have loved an all-girl house. Hashtag CBB.
Yeah, Marnie would have liked an all-girl house. Who else?
OK. At Nicola McLean.
Nicola McLean.
McLean.
Yeah.
What a women. Maggie, I love you. Hashtag CBB lineup.
She likes Maggie, Nicola. Who else?
At Real Denise Welsh.
Well, Denise, yeah.
OMG. Just got in, and my friend at India Willoughby is in hashtag CBB. She's fabulous.
Yeah, Denise is supporting India. Go on, one more.
At Sacred Heart.
Oh, is this you? Who's this you?
Not me.
Oh, okay.
The lineup of hashtag CBB looks good so far. What a brave group of women with such a different life backgrounds. Well done, Big Brother, and good luck from Daughters of Divine Charity.
Oh, thank you, sisters. Sisters are watching. Shout out to the sisters. Well, do you know what? That leads me on nicely, actually, because your lovely sisters have sent us a message tonight, which I love, and they're all lovely. Thank you for watching. Would you be able to maybe give our housemates a bit of moral guidance? Do you mind?
Yes,
OK,
I would love that.
Take the spot.
Ladies, 100 years ago, those women showed to the nation what we are made of. Now is your opportunity to shine. So please be a good role models to all the women in UK who are watching you. Help them grow in love as mothers, as daughters, as sisters, as wives, in every vocation that we may be. May God bless you, and I promise you our prayers.
Amen. Sister Linda, everyone. Thank you so much. I love seeing you. Come back. She'll come back. Right, don't go anywhere, because after the break, we're going to be heading straight over to the house for your first exclusive, followed by that very big announcement. We'll see you straight after this break. Sister Linda, thank you. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. Sit on the side. Wow, it's late. Right, it is almost time to reveal one of this year's male housemates. But first, Emma exclusively revealed to us earlier that Amanda and Jess will have the power to give another housemate immunity. Now, that's going to be based on their own observations. So, Kate, let me come to you. Amanda, Jess, they're the ones with the power. Any inkling of who they might go for to give immunity to so far?
I've got a feeling it's either going to be Anne, because they might feel like, oh, she's old and she's actually spent a little bit of time on her own tonight. But I have a feeling they're going to choose Maggie, based on the fact that Maggie is coming into this show with a very different background to any of the other women in the show.
True.
And for what she's done. They've already had conversations. I reckon they would have spoke a lot about what Maggie's done over anyone else.
Can we just
because it's so
appreciate,
important.
I'm sorry, Jenny Eclair's got a notebook, guys.
Yes,
she brings her own notes.
I've got
She brings her own notes. That is a pro.
I
That's a pro.
still use a Filofax as well.
Other leather-bound diaries are available. Chelsea, let me come to you. Amanda and Jess, who do you think they might go for?
I'm hoping Maggie.
You think Maggie as well?
I like Maggie. I really hope that they do and that they give her a chance.
Do you think they will?
I hope so.
You hope
Yeah,
so?
I think if they've got a good heart, then yeah.
Megan, do you think?
Yeah, Maggie. I like Rachel actually as well.
Like Rachel?
Yeah.
Do you think they
Yeah,
could
but
go
I don't
for
think
it,
they'll
though?
give her. I don't think they'll give her immunity.
No, because
Jenny?
I think it's
really
going to be
nice.
in.
Maggie, in. Well, having that immunity will definitely help those three relax a little bit, but do we think, Jenny, the girl power will go to their heads a little bit?
Oh.
Could we see Power Trip Alma from Corrie?
No, I don't think, not yet. Not give them a chance. I think it's not going to get female Lord of the Flies yet. Give them a couple of days, you know. I do feel slightly sorry for whoever it is, the man who's coming in on Friday.
Why?
Well, they might cook him.
The oven ain't big enough. I'll tell you that. Well, do you know what? You've mentioned that man. I've made you wait long enough. Shall we do it? Yeah. Hold on to your bonnets, because it is time to take a bite of that little carrot I've been dangling in front of you. Not like that. Can I please get attention, bed gallery? Thank you. As you know, Friday night, the house will receive some gentlemen. Tonight, I can reveal that one of those very men will be Liverpool legend and rap superstar John Barnes is going in. Sing it for England! Don't get more testosterone than him. We've got literally 40 seconds left. Jenny Eclair, John Barnes, look, there he is, right behind her.
Thrilled.
She's thrilled.
John Barnes on a notepad.
I fancy John Barnes on the notepad.
I'm
Kate,
excited.
you love a bit of footy.
Because his rap, I love him. Love him.
Chels?
I've worked with him before, and you know what? I've met him and I've worked with him, and he's lovely.
Megan, is he a lamb to the slaughter?
I don't know. I don't really know him.
I'll get you the song, we'll have a listen, you'll love him.
I will know.
You'll love him. You've got your first guy, you happy? He's a good one. He's a good one. Right, give yourselves a massive round of applause, guys. Thank you. Let's cross over to the house for an exclusive look at what's going on now. Let's have a little look. Can we see what's going on? So here, look, Amanda in her lovely glittery top. What more do you want? I love it. Listen, that is it for tonight. A massive thank you to all of my panel. What a winners. And my fantastic audience. Thank you. stay tuned for Live from the House up next. I'll be back tomorrow with MP Nadine Dorries, Celebs Go Dating Guru Nadia Essex, and for men, James Jordan and Joe Swash. Until then, it's great to be back.